If you want to see an awesome WordPress posting strategy for maximum SEO results that'll bring your inbound marketing to a ridiculous level, I'm going to show you my entire strategy that I use to get tons of posts up in the right keywords to get the right traffic. You can see on my website the entire system here. And what I think stands out the most about this system I have is the raw amount of content I can put out with it. So most people I see doing digital marketing, social media, internet marketing, etc. post 1 to maybe 3 blog posts per week. Now over the course of the year, they'll do around 40 to 100. Let's look at my website. I just started my WordPress website. I've had several before, but my newest one, which is my name, jerrybanfield.com, I started this year. I've switched into this strategy, and you can see just the sheer amount of new posts I have on my website. In short, I have over 50 new posts in the last 6 months. But that was often using an older posting strategy. Look how fast I'm cranking out posts now. You can see there's 4 new ones on October 16th. And before that, several more new ones on October 9th, 7th, and 7th. That's almost 10 new posts in the last 10 days. Now, what I'm going to show you how I do that you might really like, I'm going to show you how I start with a video, research my keywords, get the video transcribed, and just dump posts on my website that have a video in them, which work really well in search results. You can do this for your own website, and if you get any kind of similar results to what I do, you'll be blown away at how good this works. The reason it works good is most of us can talk a lot faster than we can write. And most of us, it's a lot easier to talk than it is to write. What I mean is, I can talk 10,000 words an hour, but I can write about 2,000 words an hour. Here's an example of how I used to do my posts, even just a few months ago. What I would do is start out and write the post from the beginning, and then I would make a YouTube video of it. That would take around 2 to 3 hours to complete. And this is around a 2,000 word post. So the key with this strategy for SEO is making 2,000-ish word evergreen posts on the right subjects. The problem with my old strategy and what most people do of writing first is it takes so damn long. 3 hours to write one post is too much. If you've got clients and you've got anything else going on, you're going to be lucky to get 1 to 3 posts up on your blog per week. So you might ask right here, well, how the hell did you pump out 4 all around 2,000 word posts on one day? And they all have a damn video with them. Well, what I do is I make the video first, then I get the video transcribed. This is a video transcription. So I actually said this, but I didn't spend any time actually writing it. I paid someone on Odesk to transcribe this. The reason is I made my content in the highest form first. So video is the highest form in my line of thinking about having content, because from video I can pull out audio. From video I can pull out screenshots. From video I can pull out a transcription. You can see when I did it the other way, when I started with writing first, then I had to go up into making a YouTube video, and up into narrating the audio for that YouTube video. If you'll see, the YouTube video doing this strategy either had to be based on a presentation or on some of these older videos based on I just literally read what I wrote. So in terms of making a good quality video, it's not nearly as good if you start with writing and work up to a video. You might say, well, how do I make videos? It's really, I don't know what to do. What I'm doing right now is just screen capturing what I'm already doing anyway. So I was going to do this work regardless of whether I made a video doing it or not. But the beauty of it is, I'm showing you the actual work I'm doing. So in the process, I'm doing work and I'm making content out of that, which I can then have transcribed and put on my website as a blog post, and I can have the audio on my podcast and the video on my YouTube channel. And you can see I've got a pretty big YouTube channel for internet marketing. I've got millions of views, thousands of subscribers, and I've got tons of videos on my channel. Well, the issue I've been having is how to create most effectively. How can I get the most done in the shortest period of time? And this strategy I'm showing you that I use with WordPress and screen capture, what I use is Camtasia, and so that's by TechSmith, Camtasia. There's other programs you can use. So I use Camtasia. I record my screen. I use Audacity. Audacity is a free audio editing program. So I capture what I'm doing with TechSmith on screen. I use Audacity to record the audio so it sounds better. Then I upload that video to YouTube. I pay someone on Odesk to transcribe it. And after I have that transcription, Odesk is taking a while to load here. After I have that transcription, then this is what I get out of it, a Word document. Here's what's amazing. Look how long this Word document is. 8,891 words. Now let's look how long this video is that I originally made doing this. So that's Passive Income on YouTube, the name of it was. This is one of my recent videos. Apparently it's not my most recent though. It's not in my most recent 6 I've made, even though I just made it a few weeks ago. Okay, here's my Passive Income on YouTube video. So this is an hour and 2 minutes long. And all I did was screen capture my YouTube channel and talk about it, along with searching on YouTube and looking at some other people's channels. That produces an 8,891 word document. From my way of looking at it, that's 4 to 5 blog posts. And I'm going to show you how I actually chop this up into blog posts. Because the power of this strategy is having my content everywhere. I'm on YouTube. I have a website. I have a podcast on iTunes. Jerry Banfield, iTunes. So you can see I've got 30 podcast episodes up. Many of these are an hour long. And I've got hundreds of YouTube videos up. I don't know exactly where it shows my videos, but I've got hundreds of videos up. And then on my website, I have hundreds of blog posts up. But let me show you why I get so excited about this. What I'm looking for is this. Webmaster Tools. I'm in Webmaster Tools now. Look at this. My month over month, my search clicks and impressions are continuing to go up rapidly. And all I want to do is keep those in the green. I want them to go up every month, because if they go up every month, over the course of a year, that's insane growth. What I'm getting right now is insane growth, 36% over last month. Last month was up around 50%. The month before that was up. So you can see I'm up to 1,600 clicks from Google straight to my website. Considering I had just put this website up this year in 2014, that's incredible. It often takes a while to get things started in Google. This strategy I'm doing is helping me fantastically with my SEO. I put all these posts. The average first ranking Google post is over 2,000 words long. Look at this. That's 8,800 words. That's potentially 4 top ranking posts right there. So while other people are cranking out shorter posts or not very many posts, the sheer amount of content you can do using this strategy is unbelievable. You can see this is why I do this. 36% increase over last month, which was a big month in and of itself. So I'm just trying to keep these numbers going up every month. This strategy helps a lot. Now the second thing I'll show you is my YouTube analytics. So in YouTube, I get a ton of results from YouTube search also. You can see my YouTube search results. I'll show you over the last year. These are just YouTube search. And you can see my search results have continued to go up. Oh, and that's just, I don't even know how it's decided to divide that up. Oh, that was last, I don't want last year, I want last 365 days. I guess. So you can see I got one video viral here. Well, somewhat. It got thousands in one day. But now I went and ruined the ability to look at my stats really well. Because you can see the search results were almost nothing back here. And now the search results have continued to come up a lot since then. And here's an even better example. Let me show you my Google search results. So you can see Google search in the last month, I've pulled 3,700 views off of Google search. And now let's look at the last 300. Look at this traffic from Google search. Over the last year, just making these YouTube videos, the traffic's consistently going up. The whole time, the traffic's going up every month. And that's what I want. So put those strategies all together. What I do, I start by making a YouTube video. I begin with making a YouTube video. I do that with TechSmith to record it, Audacity to edit it, and then I use Odesk. Let's see if it's up now. I use Odesk then to get my videos transcribed, but you can get your videos transcribed any way you want to do it. You can hire a friend, you can do it on Fiverr. There's all kinds of ways you can get your videos transcribed, but I prefer to pay per video transcription instead of per hour. And then I prefer to hire people that already know about what I'm talking about. I hire people that already know about digital marketing or have a graduate level education so that their transcriptions are good. When I'm direct dumping this as a post on my website, it has to be good. If I'm just hiring anyone to make a transcription of my video, I don't want to have to go back and edit it. I want to be able to straight copy and paste that post out of the transcription as a post on my website. So what I want to do is be able to make a YouTube video, take the audio and drop it straight into my podcast, and then drop that onto my website. So I spend around an hour making a video. That turns into 4 to 5 2,000 word blog posts and a podcast in just an hour. And it takes a little bit of extra work. I'll show you shortly how long it takes to chop up a 10,000-ish word blog or original transcription and drop that into a blog post. You won't believe how fast it is compared to writing it. Imagine trying to write 4 of those and then trying to narrate a video out of those posts. It's a hell of a lot harder. Being successful online especially is all about working smart, not hard. I, of course, found this the hard way, but now that I've discovered how amazing this works, it works incredible for building organic traffic, and it's all about the organic traffic. I am known as the Facebook ads guy. I am pretty good with paid traffic. And I'm here to say it's all about the organic traffic. I'm getting hundreds of people to my newish website a day for free. And I'm getting thousands of people for free every day to my YouTube channel. Why would I want to pay for that? That would cost a fortune to pay for that. And the best part is the organic traffic grows by itself. The bigger my YouTube subscribers get, the more free traffic I get, the more my videos rank higher, the more I keep getting more. The same thing with Google SEO I showed you. This website of mine is fairly new. I sold my last company website and put up my jerrybanfield.com this year. And you can see I'm already pulling 1,600 clicks a month. And I hardly had any trackable clicks when I put my website up. So this strategy is powerful, and all you need is a WordPress hosted website to do it. I use WordPress with a HostGator dedicated server. So dedicated servers are, I started with a shared server, but as soon as my website started pulling traffic, I saw how slow it was, and so now I have the dedicated server. And the dedicated server means it's just my website on the server. But you can start off with a nice web hosting plan from HostGator for like $10 a month. And you can then use the cPanel to install WordPress. You can set up your YouTube channel for free. You can use something like, I use Buzzsprout. I use Buzzsprout to upload my new podcast episodes. You can see I uploaded 4 of them a couple days ago. And then you can have all of those same things online and do this strategy completely. In just an hour or 2 of work, you can have a ridiculous amount of content online out of that. And that's why this WordPress strategy for nearly anything you're looking to do is incredibly powerful. If you're doing a business based online, you can literally multiply your effectiveness anywhere from 5 to 100 plus times doing this strategy. What I'm going to do next is show you the details of how to actually execute this strategy. So, in the last part, I just showed you how to make an awesome WordPress posting strategy that allows you to start by making a video, which you can upload straight on YouTube. I do it, and I'm doing it in this video, or capturing it using TechSmith. The screen, I use Camtasia or Snagit, and then I use Audacity to make the audio sound crisp and clear, and then I use Buzzsprout to put it on my podcast, and then I use Odesk. I hire someone to transcribe my video and then put it into a bunch of blog posts. I'm going to show you how to actually do that with a blog post right now. Step 1 is figuring out what to call each blog post. So what I've got I'm making the video now, so I'm showing you the first key step live. I'm doing it myself by making the video. Now once you've got the video made and got it transcribed, here's the transcription I have from a previous video. The second step is to figure out what should you call it. And so this blog post, the video is called Bandwork YouTube Channel Strategies for Passive Income Using My Video Production Setup. Okay, so what I've got is, what I want to have out of this are 4 2,000-ish word blog posts that are matched based on keywords. The idea is I want to put posts up on my WordPress website that match what people are looking for. In other words, I want to know what exact words people are searching for, and then I put the post up by it. So I'll show you how this works. I have one of my most popular posts is top Patreon creators. So people search for the top Patreon creators. This accounts for a huge part of my increase in search traffic. They search in Google, they land on this page. Well, you see what they see. So their first instinct is, well, let me click on this video and watch it. What is awesome about that? They didn't even read the damn post. They didn't even read it. That's what's awesome about what I'm showing you now. The idea is you put all of the text in. This 2,000-ish word post has a lot of good things to say to Google. When the user actually comes to the page, bam, this video has what they really want. So that's worked fantastically well for me, because one of the biggest things for optimizing your search traffic and getting results like this is having people click through to your page and then stay on it. You can do all the SEO you want, but if people search for something and back out right away, that tells Google your page sucks. It tells Google, well, you didn't really need what was on that page. Your ranking will go down. When you have a video on the page and people sit there and watch the video, then they're not going to click back very fast. You've got a high likelihood of them not going back at all, which tells Google that user had a good experience there. Let me show you this again, done completely, and then show you how to actually do it. So this page is called What Skills Do I Need to Make Money on Facebook? That keyword was pulled from a verified keyword that I found people were already searching for. The page is called What Skills Do I Need to Make Money on Facebook? This is a transcription of one of my videos, most relevant to the headline. But what's funny is I have no intention of people actually reading the words on this page. All the words on this page are designed to do are to help it rank well in Google. What I intend for them to do is watch this 5-hour-long video. That's why I have them here. And I can see my annotation is not ideal if they're hovering over it, so I might want to move that. So you can see, if someone searched for what skills do I need to make money on Facebook, I want them to watch one of these 2 videos. That's what I really want. But having all these words from the transcription of the video then tell Google what I want to rank on. But what's most important for ranking are picking out this. The page title. How do I know what page title is good? I'll show you again what I did when I started my business. When I started my business, I mostly did things like this. I would write something like, are you dating the right person or not? And I'd just write a post out with kind of just shooting in the dark. Here's another one I wrote, the worst lie we tell ourselves and how to stop it. So I just kind of write a post freestyle like you might see on a blog. And I'd have no idea how that would match up to this. I had no idea how that'd match up to what people were actually looking for. The problem with that is, I wrote a lot of great posts and they weren't showing up much in search results. You've got to match what people are looking for with what you create. For example, this 2,000 Twitter followers tutorial is created off of something that I personally dealt with as a frustration. So this was one I knew firsthand, the keyword. But for something like this, passive income on YouTube, how the hell do I know what keyword I should put up? So here's how I'm going to try and figure it out. What you do when you need to know something is use the data you already have. If you put up the YouTube video first, then what you can do is find the YouTube video and see what people actually searched for. So now I need to go find my passive income on YouTube video. You can see I ran some YouTube advertisements when I first started it out. And now what I want to do, here we go, 39 views from search results. And most of them all seem to have been when I was actually running the ads. But you can see I'm still getting a few hits in search results. Like I just got a few yesterday. And new videos take a while to grow, but here's what my keyword data. This is what I want to know. What are people actually looking for? So here's my gold. Especially these longer keywords. Things like passive income or income on YouTube music videos. And I especially want to watch for ones where people have spent a long time watching the video. So here's one, passive income strategies. A very exact keyword. Here's another one, YouTube income. Now the problem with some of these on Google search, some of these will be very competitive keywords. But what I can do is try and grab as many of these as possible and put them as titles of my transcriptions. And you can see what's funny is, here's a very detailed keyword search. YouTube secrets, making money from your own YouTube videos. That's a really cool one. That's a long keyword too, so someone actually searched for that. But this tells me what's most common. Passive income, YouTube income, passive income strategies. So you can see from this kind of a YouTube-based keyword I can do. So let's go back over to WordPress using what I just learned. So what I want then, I'm getting passive income, YouTube income, passive income strategies. So what I want to start with is YouTube passive income strategies and see if there's anything else I'm missing. And then I could just start with YouTube channel passive income strategies 2014. So now I've got a longer keyword here, YouTube channel passive income strategies 2014. And now here's the cool part, alright? So I go into my post here and all I have to do now is start copying the transcription. And I see how long it is. So I want around 2,000 words. So that's not long enough. I want more. So how much am I going to get? Let's try this much. There, that's 1,900 words. But I want to pick I want to pick somewhere that's a good breaking point for it. So down here I put active income. What I'm trying to do is figure out a good spot to break it. And what I think I'm going to do, I can see I start talking about how I actually do it down here. So what I can do is break it right here. And I'm taking it straight in order too. I'm not messing around. I'm taking it straight in order. There, drop it straight on my website like that. That's a video transcription according to me. But according to Google, that's 2,000 words of original content. That's what Google loves. Now, I click on my video here. I copy my video link. I go back down here and I drop my video link right here. So now, I'll show you a preview. And I selected video as the image type. So now, here it is. When someone searches for it, they get this nice YouTube video up there first. Will they actually read this? Who knows? What I do know, they probably will watch the video. And when they watch the video, then I get minutes watched. When I get minutes watched, my video ranks better on YouTube. When people watch more of my YouTube videos, they go to my website. They read content. They share links. They watch more videos. It's a repeating cycle. It all builds on itself. What's frustrating is this strategy can take some time and some money to get started with. You're not going to just throw videos up most of the time, have them rank and go viral. I've been doing this for a year now. But after a year, you can see I've got, from the last part of this, I've got around 5,000 people finding my website and videos for free every month. And that's in just a year of often not even doing a very good job or even doing this strategy I'm showing you. I'm just starting this incredible strategy I'm showing you. Imagine the ridiculous amount of content I'm going to have up in a year from that. So the key thing I have to do if I'm going to actually get the content up is finish putting it up on my website. So what I have to do, I have the WordPress SEO by Yoast plugin, and what I want to do is choose a keyword and a category. So I'm putting this in YouTube, and then I'm going to do this whole keyword and then copy the whole keyword title too, SEO title, and then I want a meta description. So I want people to be watching the video on the click too. So I want them to know that they're getting a YouTube video and have that in mind when they come there. So see how I use my YouTube channel to generate passive income. Actually, I want to keep the whole keyword together. My YouTube channel passive income strategies. And I actually want to just take out 2014 for the actual keyword. And then I usually start off with something like see how my YouTube channel, and I'd take the caps off because that doesn't look natural. Whoops. YouTube channel passive income strategies in 2014 are helping me rapidly build income by making YouTube videos. There, so I've got a meta description for this that's unique. I want to go back up here and shorten the page URL a little bit. Just take 2014 off. So I have one final thing I'm missing. I just need a screenshot for it. So what I could do for that now, I have my handy little Canva program. So all I need to do is I go to my Canva account, and now I need custom dimensions. I know it's 1280 by 720. I hit design, and so now I just want a simple cover, and so I'm just going to copy this, call it that, uploads, drop YouTube in here, and then put a little screenshot on it, and mix these up a little bit. So put this down a little bit, and then put up here, passive income strategies. Highlight this and center it, and then move it around so it's in the middle. Passive income strategies. Okay, I've got that done. Now I download it, and like I'm showing you, this doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work. Alright, so I've downloaded it. Now I go into here. I want a featured image so it pops up on my website. It looks good. There, passive income strategies. Now I drop the alt text on it. Now it's got a screen, or it's got an image. And now the very beginning, I want to make sure the keyword's in the very beginning. The first question when it comes to making passive income: why should your YouTube channel passive income strategies? Why should you spend your time learning about my YouTube channel? There. And what I want to do, I've written this good little headline now. I want to get it in a bigger font up here. That tells Google twice then that that's the point of the page, and maybe I want to shrink that down a little bit. So now let's publish this and see how it looks. There we go. So people drop on the page. Why should you spend your time learning about my YouTube channel passive income strategies? There's the whole blog post. Look at that. Now let's go to my website. Look, there's a brand new post up today. Passive income strategies, YouTube. How awesome is that? And I have 3 or 4 more of those coming immediately afterwards. Now you've seen how to actually put up a new post and how incredibly powerful this content strategy is simply from a time management point of view. I can just drop a 2,000 word post on my website matched by keywords to what people are actually searching for based on and including a YouTube video that's already on my channel. But that's not even the best part of it. The best part is, now I get to do that 3 more times. I've got the rest of this post to use and I can do it again. So what I want to do now is figure out how I can chop the rest of this post up. And I do that by just continuing to go along and highlight it until I have around 2,000 words of it. So here we go. Look now. I've got 1,800 words selected here. And the question is, do I want to do more than that? Good. Now here's 2,400 words I can use. Alright, so I've got 2,400 words right here. I can do another section, and then I have to figure out what I should call this one. And so now I take that, I go back to my WordPress website, and I make another new post. I drop the whole thing, whoops, copy that, drop the whole thing in there. That's 2,400 more words. And I go to the bottom, and I go drop the same video I had in the last post. I drop it in this post because this is simply a transcription of that post. So now I have to figure out, okay, what keyword should I do with this one? And so now I'm going to use a different strategy. I'm going to look through my Google website search. So what I want, I hit Control F, and I'm going through and finding everywhere someone has searched for YouTube. So what I'm looking for are actual search results I've already showed up in. I'm looking for search results I've already showed up in on YouTube. And so you can see some of these don't have a lot of results, but that's okay. I'm seeing what people have actually searched for. Here's a good one, YouTube video marketing strategies. That might be worth considering. What I'm doing though is trying to find a keyword someone has already searched for that I can exactly match the title. So I'm looking for an exact match I can use as the title of this post. YouTube marketing guide, that might be good. How to do YouTube marketing. YouTube marketing strategies. You can see there's lots of things to choose from, but I want to find one that's most relevant to exactly what I'm putting up. So I'm thinking something like marketing plan. I'm thinking something I saw like YouTube marketing plan. But however, the one thing on that, I already have YouTube marketing plan up, I think. So the one issue if you're doing this strategy is running into repeat keywords. So I've already think I've got something up doing this. So yeah, I already have a YouTube marketing strategy post up. So that's how I'm getting search results on that. So the question is, do I really want to do YouTube marketing plan up right after that? And I already have up a YouTube advertising tutorial too. And this is about, I might need to put up a little different one then. See, maybe a YouTube marketing tutorial. That might be good. Or a YouTube Sarasota, Florida. That might be worth thinking about, since that'd be a local one. This is where this strategy can get a bit tough, is figuring out, okay, what should I put up? What keyword should I use? And this can take a little while because you've got to dig into the keywords. So marketing videos on YouTube. I'm going to go with this one. Marketing videos on YouTube. For passive income. And so I'm putting passive income back in here because that's for passive income and sales even. So how long is that? There. So I want marketing videos on YouTube. So that's my keyword. Actually, I want to make the video on a keyword validated topic. Use Google AdWords to rank it and match, and post on your website. There, I got a nice solid description, and I can even start for that right at the beginning. And now what I want to do, since this is a second post, and I want to let people know what's going on, because the second post here will now be a little out of sync. It starts in the middle of the video. Since it starts in the middle of the video, I want to let people know what I'm talking about here. Watch the video above to see strategy for marketing videos on YouTube. Passive income. Good. Now, so I've written enough of an introduction to this post to encourage people to watch the video. I've written enough of this to get people to watch the video. And what I shorten the link a little bit. I don't like a super long link, because that link's already long enough. What I've done is, since this is the second post, I've got people to be introduced to the beginning of it. It takes a little more work to introduce to the beginning of it. And so I can now link back to this other post and say, and now I can link back to part 1 so that people can then start over if they're actually just reading the transcription of it. So now I've got that, and then I can go back in once I post this and edit it in so that I've got a link to keep reading for part 2 down here. While a lot of people may not actually read the post, the few people that do then and are watching the video and reading along, I then can take them all the way through the whole transcription of the video. So if you saw in the last part, now I have one thing left to do. Now I want to make a similar, use Canva. I want to make a similar design for my cover photo. So what I'm going to do is just copy that last one, go in here and edit it, go straight up here and copy my title, put that in there, and then paste it in here too, and just take out, stretch this out a little bit. Oops. So you can see I'm no graphic design artist, but I can use Canva to quickly make a decent, it doesn't have to be great, a decent looking title for this. All I want is something that looks okay on my website, because my existing people that already come to my website are liable to see this new post up there, and I want them to be able to enjoy it. So now I grab this and put up the alt text on it, set feature image, and there we go. Now I publish that. And there, now I go view post. And look, here's another new post. Fresh everything. Entirely new text. And it's got a different keyword it's trying to rank for. So now I go back here. I edit the original post and I say, so now I've read the second part here. So now I've linked these two posts together. So now if people like it, then they can keep reading it off the original post. And if people find the second post first, then they can understand they can go back to the first post immediately. The idea is I want them to stay on my website. I don't want people to leave and go anywhere off of my website. I want them to find my website on search, see how ridiculously much helpful content there is on my website, and browse around it. You can see I'm not using any squeeze pages or anything like that. I've just got my website loaded with helpful content. So when people come to it, I want them to stay as long as possible. So you can see when they click there, they're liable to go back to the original post. So look how fast this is. That's two 2,000 plus word articles. Now you could say, well, Jerry, that's great, but if someone just comes and clicks on this and they look at it and say, and they start trying to read it, if they actually start reading down here, that might not make any sense. That's okay. I want to cater to most people. Most people are going to watch the video. And for those people that really want to read more and have everything make sense, then I will hope they use this read part 1 here to go back to this, read all of it, then go back to the original post they were on and read that. My data shows most people want to just watch videos. Videos are easier, they're more engaging, they're more hands-on. You can hear me talk instead of reading. But Google needs text. Google needs text to be able to understand what the hell's going on in your video. So Google needs this text. And it's better if you break it up into individual keyword posts, because I've done some longer posts, and the problem having like 4,000 to 6,000+ words, it just gets to feel it's too long. And you're all tied up. The page title is one of the most important things. So I'd rather have a lot more 2,000-ish word articles than have a fewer amount of really short or really long articles. With the really long articles, you risk having chose the wrong keywords. So I'm just trying to put up shorter articles while I'm less certain of the keywords. Now, as I get more certain of the keywords, I may take time to put up longer posts. But for now, it makes more sense to just do it like this. And you can see I've already made 2 posts today, and I'm on my way to making 2 more. So that's 4 over 2,000 word posts that will go up on my website today. And from a user experience point of view, if the user searches and finds this and watches the video, then I'm looking at getting a higher YouTube ranking and a higher organic Google search ranking. What I want to do is continue to have my organic search traffic go up every month. The best opportunities I've gotten tend to be either direct contact or organic search. Well, direct contact takes time. Organic search doesn't. I'm talking about passive income strategies in this YouTube video that I just showed posting here, and in what you are experiencing with me now, I'm sharing why I do my business based on as much passive income, automated traffic, scalable. Scalable is consistent growth. This is scalable. This is scalable because it's consistently going up. I don't have to worry about, well, what happens if all of a sudden my traffic is fairly predictable. I have some up days, I have some down days. But you can see the traffic's fairly regular, and that's good. That is what I'm looking for, is predictable, regular traffic. Same thing in YouTube. If you look at my channel, I'm looking for regular growth. 1.1 million minutes watched last month, 2 years. My views are down a tiny bit, 100,000 views last month. That's what I'm looking for, are consistent, steady increases. This strategy I'm showing you how to post on is built on that consistent, steady growth. It's predictable. It's comfortable. You're not suddenly going to get overwhelmed. You will consistently get a little bit better offers. You'll consistently make a little more money. It's very secure. For working online, doing it like this is about as secure as it gets. So I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope you can see how to put this into action for yourself. One more time together, let's talk about and show you how to do a sick YouTube and WordPress posting strategy combined with transcription and keyword research. This is the most incredible thing in 3 years I've come across for being productive and getting the most amount of content out there that's relevant in the shortest amount of time. So what I've done in the first parts of this is to show how I just posted 2,000 plus word posts on my website in just less than 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, even while showing you how to do it. That's how easy this is. All I did, I made an original 1 hour long YouTube video using TechSmith and Audacity to edit it, and then I put the audio to my podcast using Buzzsprout, and it shows up on iTunes, and then I get that transcribed and I do the keyword research, and I've dropped 2 different 2,000 plus word posts on my website. Now what I'm going to do is do it one more time for you. So now I scroll down and find. Now I might be able to do a League of Legends YouTube passive income keyword here, because what I have here is a lot of talking about League of Legends in this section of the video. Oh, how beautiful is that? So now I have a little subsection, and then the rest of this post can be on something else. So the presentation kind of naturally divided itself into sections. So I grab this section, and that's my designer. I'll do that in a minute. I make another new post right now. I drop the whole thing in here, and now I have some cool opportunities to use a video game keyword because I'm talking about League of Legends in here. So the question I might want to ask is, how are people going to find this? What are they going to look for in relation to League of Legends on YouTube? And I'm going to guess how to make money playing League of Legends on YouTube is what I would guess people would look for. So the easiest way to check, I can just search what are people already looking for. So you can see there's a lot of people that have already put this subject up. You can see there's a lot of people that have already talked about this on YouTube. But what's cool is I could just strip off on YouTube, and here's a few people. Now these are forum results. Now this is pretty cool. So I should be able to put up a post on that. So League of Legends, if you haven't, it's the most popular video game in the world. It's free to play, which is why it's so popular. And then it's monetized through in-game purchases. So let's start this League of Legends. Making money. And the question now, I don't have good keyword data for this. And that's a limitation, because I want to know what people are searching for, but it's okay. I know I need League of Legends and YouTube in it, and maybe passive income also. What I'd like to do is how League of Legends. I want money and League of Legends and YouTube in there, so something like how to make money online, and I might not even online, how to make money playing League of Legends on YouTube. There, I don't know where that'll come up, but that's my post. So there we go. I've got another new post. And maybe I might want to I might even want to change how to make money, because other people have already put that. So I might want to say earning income or full-time income, or maybe something like that. Or even something like playing League of Legends on YouTube. Passive income playing League of Legends on YouTube. There, let's do that. Passive income playing League of Legends on YouTube. And now I need to change the title because I changed it right here. So passive, and I can just paste it in, well, passive income playing League of Legends on YouTube. There we go. There, so now I've got a title for this page. I've got a keyword, passive. It's another passive income related keyword. So now I drop down on the bottom. I drop the same video in here. And now what do I want to do? I need to change the passive income up here. There, and I want, just put this as the whole keyword. There, so I've got another keyword description, and now I want to use a slightly different cover image. So I just want to put League of Legends in there, grab an image, and I try and take images from like wikis and things like that, because then they're usually Creative Commons, and then I can comfortably just put them on. So what I'll do, I go to uploads, upload my own image, drag it on there, resize it, there we go. Now move YouTube down a little bit, and then go back, because the alt text is very important with this. So I want the alt text helps with SEO. I want all these titled in properly. So I go down here. Now this is a completely seemingly random topic based on what I actually created on. But what's cool is I just looked through my transcript, and I found, hey, I can probably put a League of Legends themed post in here based on the text. So what I've shown you is an important thing for doing this strategy and getting these posts up is to look at what keywords you've got in there. And I see I've got League of Legends in there a bunch. So I don't see why I can't do that. Now finally, I do want to paste this exact title in here. So how can I make passive income playing League of Legends on YouTube? There we go, publish. And now look at this. Passive income playing League of Legends on YouTube. And see, it's okay it didn't come out perfect because I'm going to just go and edit it. How can I need to put make. Now I do the same thing. I go back in, I put read part 1 here. This is my first part, so I go back and link that. And I save. And then here, did I put 5-part? Let me look on this last one. Let's see what I said. Now I view this one, and I put 5-part series on that other one, so I did it. You can see it doesn't matter if everything comes out exactly perfect. It's okay. All you want is for it to come out pretty good. It's better to have a ton of pretty good content for most of us as compared to having a little bit of great content. Now, most artists you've heard of that are famous also started out with a lot of okay content, but at some point, then they got a big label or producer to help them out. So, if you're starting out, or almost any part of your creative process you're at, it's much better to have a lot of pretty good content than it is to have a little bit of great content. I've had to get over being a perfectionist, because being a perfectionist, you end up hardly doing anything. There's such a ridiculous emphasis on perfection that it often gets in the way of doing anything. So the phrase, it's better to, what is that phrase about being good versus being perfect? Perfect is the enemy of good, or something like that. The idea is, if you're so focused on having everything come out perfectly, you're not putting hardly anything up, then your perfectionist instincts are getting in the way of having good content and getting consistent good growth. You can see what I've showed you over the course of this. I'm getting really good consistent growth, and I'm not putting up perfect posts. I am putting up things that give a good user experience consistently. So when someone searches for this and then watches the video, they're likely to stay on the page much longer than someone that searches and just reads. The advantage I have is most people are used to just searching and finding blog posts and things like that where they can only read. So it doesn't matter as much what's actually on the page, as long as it's original content related to what you're doing. I hope this has been helpful for you. This has been a huge breakthrough for me. I hope you've seen how much content I just put up, matched with what people are looking for in a very short period of time here with you. I'm excited because being able to do this is just smashing me through traditional barriers. When you've got, like, here's a lady I really like locally. She is one of the top 10 most influential women on social media according to Forbes. And you can see she does one-ish article a week. And I wonder if I can even find her actual blog. Here's her blog. So let's see. Is that? Okay, so she's got this highlighted, and then here's a new one, October 20th. And she does beautiful looking posts. And sometimes she does more than one a week. And you can see she's got a lot of engagement on her posts because she's got a massive Twitter following. And you can see how she's doing her posts. She's doing long, pretty long Twitter posts on her website. But here's the beauty of what I'm doing. She's been doing this since the early 90s. I've only been doing this since 2011. The sheer number of posts I have on my website is hard to even believe. And combine that with this YouTube strategy I've got, you can apply what I've shown you to have a sick speed and power of productivity for what you're doing online. I hope this has been helpful for you in seeing how you can build your free traffic, build your organic presence online, how you can build a strong, powerful reputation online simply by showcasing what you're doing, starting by making videos instead of anything else, and then putting those videos matched with a transcription. I will continue doing my best to give you what I think is most helpful and the very best of what I'm doing that's working really well. Thank you for staying with me, enjoying this, and I hope you will continue to enjoy what I create for your benefit.